guys, TorontoUnicorn here with a follow-up story time because I gave you my when I popped my cherry or lost my virginity story, and I hinted at another story about when I tried to have sex with guys before they were ready, because I was ready to lose my virginity before I lost it, okay? So here is a follow-up to that story, and this guy's name was John, and I had a big fucking crush on him. I used to have really intense crushes back in the day. Even now, in my adulthood, I get them pretty bad sometimes. And I had a crush on him a lot. And anyways, he and I would like get, these moments once in a while where we'd make out and flirt, and he had a twinkle in his eye, and it like is like my kryptonite sometimes, is that like certain charm some people carry. So I was smitten, okay? Anyways, I remember like I gave him a hand job and everything. I think I even, blowjobs and stuff, but I hadn't had sex with him at that point. I don't think I had sex with anyone yet, and I was like eager. I don't know. All I know is we were at the end of a party. It's funny because it was one of the people I've actually showcased on my channel. V is somebody from my childhood, hometown, childhood friend. It was actually her like house party that went late, and so we lived in like a small town, and so there was like all these like hilly things to get through to get home sometimes, and behind a post office. And so I was walking home. It was like, middle of the night. We were definitely out past curfew. We were just, being reckless teens. And I was like ready. I was like, let's have sex. And we were in the middle of a ditch because there was like, it's funny because I used to ride my bike in this thing, and the ditches I have to get off and like go gently because they're so deep. But basically it was like this, and it goes like this. So I was like, oh, we've got privacy. Let's have sex in a ditch. I mean, I'm what can I say? I'm a classy girl, okay? I don't need no frills. Anyways, so I remember it was really interesting because he is the kind of guy that had a very big ego, and for some reason I'm attracted to some of these guys, and he would be like, oh, I fucked her so good, whatever, all these sex stories, and he walked like he had a, he walked the walk kind of thing. And what was really shocking to me is that when I was like unzipping his pants to like try and like start the fun, he like was like, no, I don't want to. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean you don't want to? And he was like, I was so confused because I was like, you don't want to? What? Anyways, he started crying. And I felt bad because I had no idea that he was feeling pressured. I was just thought we were in the middle of a ditch. It was like, okay, like we were, like we were drunk, like let's fool around. Anyways, turns out that he was all talk, and again, a lot of people are all talk at that age specifically, when your friends have had sex or something, or they say they have, and so you want to say you've done all this crazy shit too. Meanwhile, the guy's like terrified, nervous, whatever it was, and he wasn't ready. So I did try, I'm not gonna lie, but I do know the importance of consent, obviously, and I never pushed it past the no. It just surprised me to get a no, that's all. So anyways, that's my other story. I've got plenty of stories in the memory books, especially because I've always been interested in sex. I mean, I even studied sex in university. I wrote papers on like deviant behavior. Oh, it was so fucking fascinating. So if you want to hear any of those stories, you gotta let me know, so I keep making these videos for you.